Good afternoon, everyone. So, how are you all?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
So,
Good afternoon, sir.
in the last class, we were doing this, and we finished this. Next is like examples of nested control structure. So, we may use one control structure under other, like you can use for loop, and then inside you will execute some sequence of statement S1. Then again, you can use for statement, and then other sequence, and so on. If you need, you can use. So this type of actually these examples are called nested control structures. Okay, so same thing for on inside for you can use while, inside for you can use for and while both. Okay, inside while you can use while, or inside while you can use for, then inside while you can for and while both. Like this type of statements you can use if needed. So and next we have a few this inbuilt functions like break, continue, and pass. So what is the meaning of these keywords? So the break statement is used for exiting from the loop, okay, to the statement following the body of the loop. So when you write break, so it will exit that loop actually. And next is the continuous statement. So continuous statement is used to transfer the control to next iteration of the same loop actually, okay, without executing the rest of the body of the loop. So continue will allow, okay, or it will transfer the control to next iteration of the loop without executing rest part of the loop. So it will not go ahead, it will come back to the same loop. Okay, and third one is a pass. So the pass statement lets the program go through this piece of code without performing any action. Okay, so pass means what? So the pass statement lets the program to go through this piece of code without performing any action. It will not, it will just pass, okay, just transfer the code to next part. If it's like in the function, if you don't have anything to return, then you can write pass. Okay, and the else clause can be used with for in a while loop. So statements specified in else clause will be executed on smooth termination of the loop. However, if the loop is terminated using break statement, then the else clause is skipped. Okay, so let us see example to understand this. Okay, so this is the last part of module. So let's try one example. Okay, so now using there is one question you might have seen in assignment two. It was actually, so the question is you enter a number, okay, and find the sum of the even digits. So I think you might have done this problem. Have you done this? So you enter a number, four digit, five digit number, any number, and you just find the sum of their even digits only. Okay, you will ignore the odd digits. Have you done this? Yeah. Do you want to try now? So try everyone. So question is, ask the user, okay, input a number, and then you find the sum of their even digits. So sum of even digits only you have to find. So try everyone. Please try and tell me in chat if when you are done, and then I will continue this. problem solving. So today mainly we will have problem solving based on this control structures. Okay.
Sir, we have to print the even numbers up to n, na? Sum of even
Sum
numbers.
of even digits. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You can use if, else, while, for, whatever you need. So control structure you can use. So everyone please try, okay? And when you are done, you can write in chat. Then we'll check, and then we'll see. Okay, so our step is done. Good. Let's wait for others to do. So others also try, and then we'll check. Okay, so Arshdeep and Rituraj, two of you have done. So question, I hope everyone question is clear. You enter any number, and you have to find only the sum of the even digits. Okay, Arsdeep, so you can share your screen.
So,
Yes.
so actually I'm showing my screen. You can see whether I've done right or not.
Okay, try.
So is it visible?
Yes, yes.
So I have done like I'm extracting the digits and checking if it is even. Then I'm taking the sum set.
Yes, yes, that is fine. It is also fine. Yeah. So you have taken input from user n and then sum initiated with 0. While loop used when n is more than 0, you will take r as 0 initially, and r is okay, a remainder when divided by 10, or first digit you can say. Then you are checking that digit is even. If it is even, then you are adding. Otherwise, it will do nothing because else you knows you. Then n is updated by n by 10, integer part. Okay, so it is running. Yes.
Yes, sir, it is showing the output of 2 plus 4 is 6. And if I give another value, sir, like 2, 3, 4, then it will do 2 plus 4, 6.
6 1357 you put.
Okay, sir. Just a second.
Yes,
So
it is
nothing, it
0, so
is.
that is,
So
yeah.
because R is 0 every time, so that it is showing.
That is fine. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, so Ritu, Raj, and Suman, have you done same or something else different?
Sir, actually, I have mistaken the question. I have done for the value of n, sir, like not the extracting the digits, sir. 1 minute, sir. I am changing.
Okay, okay. So, yes, Suman, have you done same? You were same, yes. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have also done. So, see how it is working. Let me explain for those who are not able to do, because only 4, 5 of you, only 3 of you have responded. So, for others, see, I have also tried this. So, you can see the screen. I've also done same, like, so n I'm taking from user, and then s is initiated by 0. So initial value of s is 0. While n is positive, so we will run this body of the while loop, and d is I'm taking digit, last digit actually. So when you divide n by 10, what is the remainder? So d will be take the remainder, okay, or last digit you can say, ones place. And then if your digit is even, so what I'm doing, divided by 2 equal to 0. So remainder, when d is divided by 2, remainder is 0, means if d is even, then you will add d to the sum. Okay, yes, I'm taking. And then else part is not written, so if it will not satisfy, it will do nothing. So okay, it will come out of the loop. And then n will be divided by 10, and still it is working. Okay, so I have not initiated by 0 d, still it is working. So you can take any route, 1 2 3 4. So it is giving 6, and we can take 0 0 0 0. It's giving 0. Okay, and you may take anything, 1 3 5 7 9 0. Okay, if I 2 4 6 8 0 0 20. Okay, so like this. So let me explain it execution, so how it is working, so with one example. Those who are beginner, those who are expert can do easily. So what we have done, suppose we take any number, so like we have started with 1 2 3 4. Let's work for that only. So program n we are asking from user. Okay, in input, and then we are asking in user to input n. So n, suppose we considered 1 2 3 4. And now uh, s is in a slice with 0, so currently s is 0. Okay, so left side I'm writing code, right side execution. So while n is positive, so n here is positive, correct? So while n is positive, so it is true. So n we have 1 2 3 4, which is positive. So it will run part of the or body of the loop. So d will be remainder when n divided by 10. So d actually will be remainder. So when you divide 1 2 3 4, this 1234 by 10, remainder will be 4. So d is 4 now. And if D is even, so it will check now. So first while loop were used. This is true. So body will be executed. So D was n divided by 10. Remainder when divided by 10 or n modulo 10. And now we are checking if D gives remainder 0 when divided by 2. So I'll check here. So this execution will be true for this T. True, so means the part of the body of this if statement will be executed. So what is S is equal to S plus D. So initial value of S is 0. Now S will be S plus D. So S is 0 and D is 4. So it will be 4. And okay, S plus D. Again, next what we are doing? Next we are updating value of N. So now one part is executed like for this N. Now next updated value of N will be when you divide by 10, it's a 123 integral value. Again same thing will be executed. N is positive, so true. It is true. Then again D will be calculated. D is the remainder when N is divided by 10. And then S will be updated. So last value of S is 4. So 4 plus this D, so it is 7 now. Again N will be updated. So now N will be updated 123 upon 10, it will be 12. And D will be, so D will be what? Now D will be 2. Okay, last digit. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. So we didn't check it is even. 1 minute. So I did wrong here. Just we don't have to add now. So I did wrong here. So we had this part also. I missed this. So we'll check whether D is even or not. So here it is coming false. So S will not be, this body will not be executed. है ना? So this is false na? So S will be same like earlier. So it is 4 only. Okay. So we have to check that condition also. So here it was even, that's why it worked. So it is false. False. So then S will not be updated. Why? Because 3 is not even. We have to add only even digits. So we are checking here it is even digit or not. So D is 2 now. Now 2 it will be true. Which D is even or not. We are checking this condition. So yes, it is even. So in that case, it S will be now updated. Last value of S is 4 plus 2. It is 6 now. Next N will be updated 12 upon 10. It is 1 integer value. So now D, when you divide N by 10, it is 1. Again, it will check whether it is true or false. So it will give us false again because D is not even. So it is not even means, okay, D is not even. So it means S will not be updated. S will be same this. So a final output is 6. And last, what will happen when you N will be 0 now. When you divide this N by 10, it will be 0. And here the while loop will be terminated because it is false. So while loop will be terminated. And here the final output S is equal to 6 will be printed. So one by one we have to execute. Okay, same program. It is while loop. So till N is positive, it will be executed. Okay. So I hope everyone is looking. Okay, so now so how this way is executing? I have tried to do that. Okay. So everyone others who have not typed this, just type it. And so sum, writing sum of even digits. Okay, so I'm updating this. So this is nothing but sum of even. Anything you write, okay, it's your, it's name, just you can write anything. Sum even and print sum even. It's anything you write. So those who have not done, just run this program and show me. I will take the name. So you have to call show your screen. So everyone, please type it. Those who have not done, type in a system. I will check. I will call your name. Yes, Alexander, are you here? Yes. So Alexander out. You have to type. Those who are not able to do, type it. Anywhere you find difficulty, you please ask. So you should know which line, no, what is the execution of each line. So it is absent. This is attendance also, okay? So don't take this as name. This is attendance also. Sahil Gupta. Sahil Gupta, are you here? Okay. Shreya Sinha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So have you done this program? This one?
Yes, sir. I'm doing.
So just do it. You have to see and just type same. Just run it and show me that it is working or not. Just run it and share your screen. Just look it. If you find this S, you may take a smaller name like I was written earlier. So just the variable you can define your own variable. You can write your name also. Doesn't matter. It's a variable. Sum of event digit it will be giving. Yes. So Shreya, just type it and share your screen.
Yes, sir. Just 1 minute. So is it visible?
Okay, 1 minute. Yes. So okay. Can you run it? Put any number. So it is 20. Okay. 2 plus 4 plus 6. 12 plus 8, 20. Okay. Yeah, good. Thank you, Shreya. Yeah.
Sir, can I stop sharing?
Yes, yes. Yes, next is Anuja Dvitiyam. Absent. Okay. And next is Anas Murad. Anas Murad. Absent. Sanjeevani Saran.
So,
Yes. So have you typed this program?
yes, sir.
Okay, please show. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sanjeevani.
Okay, sir.
Yes, so this I think everyone can do now, or everyone must have just done. Just type it, run it, okay, and understand it. So how it is working. When is this? Okay. Similarly, if I ask you to find the sum of odd digits, so similarly it can be done. So I will give you 2 minute time. Then I will ask the name of next person. They have to respond. So now the question is you have to find the sum of odd digits. So just you have to make a little bit change. So what change will you do? So I will ask the next person. Odd digit. So instead of equal to, you can write here not equal to, right? What is doing? 1 plus 3. Okay. So I've just made change here. If it is not equal to 0, then you add. So like 1357. Okay. And then 2460. Fine. So this is what I'm to add odd digit. So just same thing. Just here we were considering digits which gives remainder 0 divided by 2. Now we'll writing remainder is not 0. Okay. Then we'll add sum is sum plus d. They were printing s.
So can you share your screen?
Oh, it is not sharing. 1 minute. Yeah, this paused. Sorry. Yes, so you can see now the sharing is. So what I made changes, just this change I made. Earlier it was, see here it was remainder is 0 when d divided by 2. Then we are adding this. So those digits we are adding which gives remainder 0 divided by 2. Means even digits we were adding here. Now here I am writing if d modulo 2 is not equal to 0. So not equal to 0 means what? Any number you divide by 2, either it will give remainder 0 or it will give remainder 1. So if remainder is not 0 means remainder is 1, and that means d is odd number. So odd digit. So we are adding odd to s, and s was initialized 0. So it will give us digit odd digits like 13579. So it will give answer 1 plus 3 plus 579 because it is all are odd. If I write 24680, so it is sum is 0. Why? Because there is no odd digit here. Okay, so we are adding only odd digit. So it is fine. So I will ask the name now. You just see it and just type it. Next person. And keep doing with me. Okay, you can do more also. So next person is Anil Kumar Swan. Yes, Anil. Are you here? Not. Manish Raj. Also absent. Mayank Sahu. Mayank Sahu. Absent. Shivam Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So can you share your screen to show this? Find the sum of odd digits. Just you make change. If you,
Give me 1 second. I'm joining with my
yes, if you have done for
laptop.
even, just
So
you,
I have done, sir.
okay.
Sir, I've done
You have
both.
done.
So give me 1 minute. I'll try with laptop.
So please share your screen if
Yes,
you have
sir.
done. So I'm showing you code. Just you type it in case you have not typed.
So can you see?
Yes, yes. 1 minute. So okay. So run it, please. Okay, just you can verify it also, like 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7. 17 plus 3 or 21. Okay, yes, yes, you're fine. Yeah, thank you, Shivam. So, Sahil Agarwal,
Yes, sir.
have you done this? Even or odd?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please share your screen.
So is it available?
Yes, yes. So, run it, please. You have run it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 5, 6.
So 5
Was
plus 7, 5.
all digits, yeah? 5 plus 7, yes. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Sahil. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so next is Ritu Rajgupta. So, you have done already, I think.
Yes, sir. Sharing share.
Okay, okay. Next is Rohan Verma. Yeah, okay, Rituraj, you have done, I think, so you don't need to share.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rohan Verma. Okay. So before that, let us start solving few questions. So I will give you try this question. Hands-on exercise. The first question is very easy. So what is this? Okay. Can you see my screen? First, it may be paused. So let me share. Yes. So come to this. This is minor assignment 2. Why am I asking this? No, 3. Yeah. So first we have to solve this. Hands-on exercise 3. So first question is input an integer through the keyboard. Write a Python program to find out whether it is odd number or even number. This is a very easy program, right? So everyone please write it. I know it's easy, but you write it. Okay. And you also feel it is easy. Just everyone write the code for the first question. I will take the name and you have to again respond accordingly. So please write it. Just it will take 1 minute. And just write your name in the chat in case you are done. Or done, you can write. So we just have to input a number and check it is even or odd. Okay. Okay. So let me call the name. So the next person is Rohan Verma is absent, right? Rohan Verma. Arshdeep Dubey. Arshdeep,
Yes, sir.
yeah, please share your screen.
Yes, sir. So is it visible?
Yes, yes, coming.
So this is the program.
Mm-hmm. Please explain it. What you have done?
So first I have taken the input from the keyboard as user input, and sir, when I am entering a number to check whether it is even or odd, then I am dividing it by finding the remainder. That is, if it is zero, then means the number is even, and if it is not zero, means the number is odd. Means we are getting a remainder. And if I run, sir, then if I get 15, sir, then it will. So it is odd.
Yes, yes.
Answer, if I do it is 14, then it will be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. It's correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So can I stop share?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
So okay, it is very easy program. Like Deep has done, everyone must have done. So let me write also. If you write, so it's a question one of your hands-on exercise three. So just you take input from user. Okay. Just you have to check. Okay. If n, so you n divided by two leaves remainder zero. Okay. So in that case, you will print n. You can write okay n. This is even integer. Else you can write n is odd integer. Okay, so let's say 23. It's odd. Uh, Write 1. 1 is odd. Let's write 0. 0 is even. Okay. Let's write minus 1. Minus 1 is odd. Okay. Minus 200 is even. Okay. So these are even integer. Even. So fine. So this everyone must have done this. Okay. So next, let me call the name. Rahul Chatterjee. Rahul, are you here? Achal Nayak. Achal Nayak. Hars Raj.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have you done this question? First question.
Yes, sir.
This what you can see on the screen. Please share your screen then.
Okay, sir. Say it to you.
Yes, yes. So just okay. Okay, period on it. So 11 you have given odd. Okay. So what is the role of format here?
Self dot format.
Okay. Yeah, what is the function? I mean, what is the use of this keyword format?
Sir, actually, I don't. Actually, I have seen in internet
Okay, okay,
and
okay.
dot format about dot format number.
Yes, if you don't write, still it will work, no problem. So you can,
Okay,
if you
sir.
don't use it, still it will work. We have just checked it is even or
So can
odd.
I stop?
Yes, yes, and thank you, Hers. Yeah. So just I have not used that. There are many different way of writing coding. So best way is yours. How you understand, how you can do independently, right? So best way is how we can do. So one's method is the best method. So try to do by your own so that you can do independently also. Okay. So next, okay, just you can see the execution. If I show the execution, so it is simple. If I show like how program is working, so n we are asking from user. So suppose n is 11. So first it will check. So you divide n by 2 and show the remainder. So remainder here is 1. So you are saying that if remainder is 0, then you print even. Remainder is not 0, then odd. So it will print odd. Okay. When you are giving n 10, so remainder it will find after dividing by 2. So when you divide 10 by 2, remainder will be 0, and 0 then it will print even. So like in the program, if remainder is 0, then it will print even, otherwise it will print odd. Okay. Yes. So next person is uh, Rahul Chakravarti.
Yes, sir.
Yes, have you done this program? First question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it.
Sir, it is visible.
Yes, yes.
Yes, good.
Okay, so you are taking input from user, checking same thing, print even odd. Yeah, it's fine.
Is it
Okay.
okay?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Rahul. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so come to the next question now. So let us see the next question. So first question, all of us must have done. Okay, so let's come to the second question. Second question is what? See, any character is entered through keyboard. So we write any character through keyboard and write a Python program to determine whether a character entered is a capital letter or a small case letter or a digit or a special symbol. Special symbol like at the rate, these are things. The following table shows the range of ASCII value for the various character. So, like if ASCII value lies between 65 to 90, so means it is A to Z. Okay. If capital A to capital Z. If your character is small a to small z, small letter A to Z, then ASCII value is 97 to 122. If you enter a digit, so in case ASCII value will be 48 to 57. And special symbols you enter, so ASCII value may be 0 to 47 or 58 to 64 or 91 to 96 or 123 to 127. So you have to use this thing, and you have to check whether user input a capital letter or a small case letter or a digit or a special symbol. So you have to use if else. If ASCII value is between this and this, it is uppercase letter. If ASCII value is between 97 and 122, it is lowercase letter. If ASCII value is between 48 to 57, it is a digit. If ASCII value is otherwise, or you can use this. So there are many. Okay, so either this or this or this or this, then it is special symbol. So can I write the program? So first question is how the computer know the ASCII value. So what is the code for that? So first you try. Those who know, you try second question or think over it. Okay. So try to write the code for the second question. And I hope the screen is visible. Yes. So the second question we are discussing, this second question. So anyone done with the question 2, you can write in the chat. Okay. So anyone? Okay. So Aditya Singh has done. Yeah, Suman also. Okay. Okay. So who will share a screen? Yes, Suman, you can share.
Yes, sir, just a minute.
Okay. So
So I have used ORD function because ORD function returns the ASCII value of a character.
okay, good. Yes. So explain from beginning. So you have taken character from the input. Okay.
Yes, sir, then I have taken a variable name ASCII and used the ORD function to get the ASCII value of a character.
Yes. Yes.
Then I have checked whether the character is a uppercase or not. For that, I have taken like if ASCII character is greater than is equals to 65 and less than equals to 90, then the character is an uppercase letter. Likewise, lowercase uppercase is a
Yes.
special
Yes.
character.
And it is given, and else it is a special character. Fine. So you can run it.
So here I have taken the input as at the rate and it is shown that at the rate is a special character.
Yes. So character is at the rate. So OR, this ORD of CH will take ASCII value and then it is checking. Yeah, fine. Thank you, Suman. Yeah. Okay, so others might have got the idea what to do. So you have to use this ORD function. So now others please do if you got the idea. So you have seen the program. Now you try the same in your system. Use if else, and then I will ask your name again. So this thing you have to remember, okay, to get the ASCII value of a letter of any character. Okay, so you have to this know this function ORD. So ORD actually function
So,
returns yes Unicode from a given character. Yes.
sir, like what did returns the Unicode character? So, sir, Unicode character will be in the some like hexadecimal format or something. So, how it has been converted to the like integer? We are comparing with the integer ch greater than equals to 65.
Actually, this will return you integer value only. So you can print it. You can check print ORD of some letter. It will give you answer. Try to print it.
Sir, could you please repeat, sir? Uh, so,
Yes.
sir, could you please repeat what you said just now?
I said actually you just print ORD of some character. So like you check what it is returning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's returning the like for capital A, it will returning the say 65, and like for the small A, it's 97. But sir, like it will be for the if system is 32-bit unicoding, then it will be something hexadecimal and the its conversion. So sir, how it is changing to the integer, sir?
It
Like
is
to
a
the base 10.
it is a role of the function, I think. So I also know this function returns actually ORD of A what C has taken, or you will write that will give you integer value only. How it is being converted, this you have to go into theoretical computer science then.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes.
we have to just remember this function that it takes the ASCII value and then according to range you can execute.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so other might have got ideas. So you have to type the program. Just you can check it like I'm checking, like print ORD of one character you have to give. So for the ORD function, input is character and output will be integer. Okay, so it is a range. So like I put ORD of 1 and I'm printing that is given 49. So 49 is the ASCII value of 1. Okay, similarly print ORD of at the rate. So 64 is the ASCII value of this at the rate. So computer converts okay every character into integer to remember, and then there inside what is going you have to understand into theoretical computer
Yes, sir.
science.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, actually, it was written that it is returning the Unicode. That's why I was asking,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good. Is a good. You can search on that. Okay. You can read in books or online. Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
will
Yes,
get the
sir.
idea. Yeah. It was a good question. No problem. Uh, okay. So next person, are you getting the idea how to do? So let me take the name, and you have to show me this. So like someone shared their screen and see it. So others has also done, but I will ask the name from attendance sheet. So this we have to run. Just if else you have to use the new thing for you. In case if you don't know, was ORD function. Next person is Abhijit Sahu. Abhijit, are you here? Komal Priya. Abhipsa Sahu.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you please share your screen. So this question.
Yes, sir. Sharing.
Okay, Rohan, no problem. Okay.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yes. So try to run the program. I think something is wrong, right, Abhipsa? Okay, I can see it's facing some problem maybe. Yeah.
Sir, I got disconnected. I couldn't know that.
Oh, okay.
So shall I share again?
Yes.
So this is my program.
Okay, yes. So input character is taking as the ASCII values as A. Then okay, A is between 65 and 90, capital 97 to 122, small, and 48 to 47 digit. Otherwise, special character. Okay, run it. Okay, yes, fine. So put one like different inputs you can take.
So it's not coming.
Yes, maybe something is wrong. Okay.
So I think due to the online compiler.
Yes, it may be there for that, but okay, program is I think okay. Okay, thank you, Vipsa. Let us check with others.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
sir, actually the error was it's like I guess the A positioning A is there was a small A written. Like
Oh,
once if I can't see the program, but I guess there was a small A written or something.
okay, you can
Like
share again, Vipsa. So let us see what is the error.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
sorry, no sir, it's okay. Like I have mistaken because it's A greater than I have seen the like the character sequence.
Okay, so when A is more than 65
Yes, sir.
or less than 90. Okay. So what is the for capital A? 1 minute. So let me check for capital A. The ASCII value for capital A is 65. Okay. 65. So it should work, right? Okay. Yeah, it may be a problem with the online compiler, but code is fine. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Avipsa. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next is Abhishek. Abhishek Boitai.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you done this
Yes, sir.
question?
So I'm doing in mobile, sir. So I have some problem in laptop, so it's taking some time because I'm not acquainted in this.
Okay. Suman more, I think already she shared. Okay. So she has done already. Yeah, Suman more. Ayush Agarwal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, have you done this question? This.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please share your screen. Yes, please run it. So yes, so capital small a, put small a.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so it is working. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, next is Abhisman Sarkar. Absent. Okay. Sarmila Samantari.
Yes, sir.
Sarmila, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have you done this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please share your screen.
Okay, sir. So is it visible?
Yes, yes. Okay. Put a small a, put digit 1.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then run for 1 like digit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is working. And put at the rate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so it is working. Yeah, thank you, Sarmila. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so next, I think this everyone might have done. So those who have done, you can try next question. So next question we have. I will type this program now. So let me show you the question. Third question is this. You just note the question and then you keep writing. So I will first do the second question, then I will back to the third. So, yes, third is this one. Complete question is this. Let me read once. So the two root of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 can be obtained using the formula. So this is quadratic formula, you already know, you might have seen in lower classes. Okay, so minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Okay, so there are two roots. So d is the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, and b square minus 4ac is called discriminant of the quadratic equation. If it is positive, the equation has two real roots. If it is 0, equation has one real root. If it is negative, equation has no real root. So write a Python program that prompts the user to enter the value of ABC, displays the result based on the discriminant. So you know the rule. Okay, according to that, if discriminant is positive, two distinct real root will be there. Discriminant is 0, one root will be there, repeated root, and it is negative, then no real root. So you have to run this program, and they are not asking you to find the solution. They are what they are asking. Write a Python program that prompts the user to enter value of ABC and displays the result based on the discriminant. Okay, so just you have to use if else. You just have to print it has two roots, or it has one root, or it has no real root. So this should be the output. You don't have to find the root, you just have to check if that equation has two distinct roots, one root, or no roots according
Excuse me,
to.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, you are sharing the screen.
Oh shit. Yes. Is it visible?
No, sir, it's not visible.
Oh, let me. What about others? Could you see the question? What I was sharing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So let me share again. I think maybe problem with some of you. So it is a fourth question in the third question in the hands-on exercise 3. So let me share it again. So now just check. So we were reading this question. Question number 3.
Yes, sir, visible.
Yes. So those who have done second question, you can try third one. And now I will be writing the code for the second one. As I know, all of you must have done, but few of you may be that. So I will write for just for formality. And others, you please write the code for third one. So you got the point. And inputs are small a, small b, small c. Outputs are two roots, one roots, or no roots. This will be outputs based on discriminant. So if else you have to use. Yeah, so for the second one, let me write. So we'll ask the user to input. Let me write character. So A, like we have written ORD of that CH. Else you can use. So if more than equal, so we can see. So in the second one, 65 to 90, it's a capital letter. I will change it just from 97 to 122 lowercase. 97 to 122. Mm, 48 to 57, it's a digit. So 48 to 57. So this will also work. I'm using if thrice, it will also work. Okay. And otherwise, we have the way elif. And then we have else. So I write two. It is oh, what is wrong? Oh, digit I have not. 1 minute. 1 minute. What I'm writing here I have to change now. So I have not changed here. So it was for digits. Okay. So it is digit. Yes, it is a digit. So when ASCII value between 65 to 90, uppercase, 97 to 122, it's lowercase, 48 to 57, it's a digit, and else it is a special character. So I may write hatch, special character. I may write star, special character. Okay. You may write underscore, special character. Okay. You may write 23. Sorry, it's a single. You have right digit, not double. Okay, character is single. So this is fine. This is for question 2 in the question 2 in the hands-on exercise 3. Yeah. Now let us back to the third question. So anyone who completed may write your name in the chat or it is done. Okay, so very good. Aditya, Rituraj, Suman, Ayush, Prerna, Rohan. Okay. Yeah, Sudeep. So we are discussing this question. Question number 3. Okay, so I will call the name again. Suwani, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So have you tried this question? Third question.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So please share your screen.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes. So
Sir, is it? It is
okay.
coming.
2 is a real root. Sorry, 2 real roots it has. It has. Okay. What if you put? So you put a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 0, c is equal to 1.
No, sir.
No, I'm asking again. Run again.
6, 17, and 12.
Yes, you are right. I'm asking run again and give the input as 1 0 1. Yes, so it is fine. Yeah, so just I was checking x square plus 1 is equal to 0 has imaginary root. We know. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Swani. Yeah, Neelam Kumari.
Doing. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Prerna.
Sir, you skipped my name. My role was Vishnu
Oh, yes,
Kumari.
yes, yes. Sorry. Prerna, yes. Your name was here and 28 number. Yeah. Present.
Can I share?
Yes, yes, yes. So I skipped your name. Yeah, you can share. Yes. After Sarmila and before Suwani, your name is there. Yes.
Yes, sir. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes. So, okay. So,
Should I run it again?
yes, yes. So you have taken input ABC Then discriminant you have defined b square minus 4ac. Discriminant is positive. Then roots. Okay, you are also finding root.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So two distinct real roots are this and this. Okay, and discriminant is 0. Then this. Okay, just run it. So you give value of a, anything you can give, like 101 you check.
101.
Yes, a is 1, b is 0, and c is 1.
No real root.
No real roots. Okay, you check for something else like 111 you can check. Still it will give you no real roots, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Still
No.
okay. You check like 011. Check for that. 0 1. Yes. So what is giving?
Showing error, float division by 0. A is 0, so it's
Okay,
error.
yes, because yes, you are right. So this is okay. It's not error. It is a part of the program because a is 0. Then it's okay because you have in denominator you have 2a. Fine.
Yeah.
That's why. So it is fine. You may give something by your choice, like no real roots. Okay, is there something you put so that we will get root like 1 minus 2 and 1? You can give.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
Yes, two equal and real root are 1 and 1. Okay, yes, fine. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Karina. Sorry, Prerna. Sorry. Sorry, Prerna. Okay, and thank you so much. Now, next we have, so present it is Prerna, Suwani, Neelam is absent, I think. Yes.
Yes, sir, sharing.
Okay, Neelam present. Okay. Okay, so okay, no real root. Okay. Give something like run again for 1 minus 2 and 1. Okay. Yes, you can give 1 minus 1 minus 2 and 1. So 1 real root. Okay, yes. Yeah, yeah, thank you, Neelam. It's fine. Okay, so I think
Okay, sir.
most of you must have done this again. So Pranjal, she's absent. Okay. Ruchi Singh, also absent. Rahul Kumar, Pratish Kumar Das is also absent. Elisa, yes, Elisa Anima. Prayag Dutt, Ramakant, Ramakant is absent. Pooja Panda, Pooja is absent. Okay. Yes, Patnaik. Yes, Patnaik is also absent. Okay. And Aniket Kumar, B.S. Amlan Jyoti, Himanshu Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
So have you tried this question, Himanshu?
Yes, sir.
So please share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So yes, run it. So you put anything according to your choice. Roots are equal. Okay, 9x square plus 12x plus 4 is 0. Okay. What if you give like suppose 100? Oh, 1 minute. I lost connection.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes. 1 minute. So I think I had problem in. Yeah, I think am I audible? So I lost internet connection maybe. So
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, audible.
okay, so that's fine. So Himansu Kumar is done. Okay, Himansu. Now, so most of you might have done it. So okay, let's come back to the next question. So I will type this question. Before that, you try this one. So those who are done with question number 3, please try question number 4. So 4 is you can use Cramer's rule to solve following 2 cross 2 system of linear equation. Ax plus by is equal to e and cx plus dy is f. So solution is also given here. Using a Cramer's rule, you can find the solution, or if any way you use, you will get this solution. So solution also given to us, and now they are asking write a Python program that prompts the user to enter a b c d e f and displays the result. So result means x and y, solution of the equation. If AB minus BC is 0, like denominator is 0, then it should report that equation has no solution. Okay. So try this one, those who have done question number 3. Okay, so let me write code for the second question. Sorry, third question. It is not required to put int. So in the question they might have given int, but let me see. Okay, so you may give float values also. You can write in many way. B into B also. Okay, 1 minute. So where I've done wrong. B double equal to 0. Okay. Yeah. So A I give 1, B I give 1, C I give 1. No real would exist. 1, 0, 0. 1 repeated would exist. Yes. Minus 1, 2, minus 1, 1, minus 3, 2. Okay, this is fine. Now those who have done fourth question, please write your name in the chat. Just you write done in the chat. Okay, so yes, Aditya, Suman, Rituraj, Hers. Okay, Abhishek. Yes. So the question is, next question you can see on screen. This is the question 4 number. Okay, what were test cases were given here? Okay, so we can use this test case in the third question. Okay. Uh, okay, root also we have display. So first was this. Second was okay. Okay, if discriminant is positive, then display two roots. Okay, so we have done. If we continue that program, so here I have seen this only. Now, if you want to continue root also, you can write that also. Okay, so let me write that for that part. Let me continue. So this here we have already decided roots. What are roots? So let me write the root also. So R1 is, so you have to import math. If I use the math function, so let me write import math, and R1 is minus B plus math dot sqrt of D and divided by 2 into A. So we may write in bracket for safe side. Yeah. And R2 will be just in place of math plus we have to write minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. And two distinct root exist, and that roots are, so we can write r1 comma r1, okay, and write comma r2, okay. So I have to make r2. So I'm printing roots now, okay. One repeated root exists, and that root is, just you print any one of them will give the same value, r1. No root exists, so you will not print. So shift enter, let me write 1 1 1, no root exists. Okay, so here it is giving problem. So first we have to, so for the safe side what we can do, we first run this. Yeah, there are many ways है ना to remove this. So we can do one thing. First we can write if d is less than 0, okay. Okay, how can we save this error? Here it will be create problem because like,
Sir,
yes.
sir, instead of using math, we can use C math. So,
Okay.
Because root over of -1 is a complex number, that's why it gives error.
No, so
C math
I don't
uses
want complex root. I only want, okay.
just C math evaluates the complex numbers, so that's why it gives.
Okay, so you want to import C math?
Yes, sir. So only use C math it will. That's it.
What I want actually, I don't want roots in that case. I want root only in case of this two.
Yes, sir. It will give error in this case as well. You just use import C math and replace math with C math. It will give.
Okay, so let us see. So in that case, we can replace root also. Then can we calculate root?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us see. Okay, and here if you want, can we calculate r1 and r2? Okay, so it is giving in complex root also. Okay, so in place instead of calling math function, we are calling C math function. So let's check for others. If I use 1 minus 2 and 1, so it will give a complex form. 1 plus 0 is 1 only. So we can have break function, we can also use. So for that, okay, 1 minute. So 4 1 2 comma 1. So this will also work. And there may be some other way, okay? If you want to modify, so we can do some other method also. uh, Import math will also work. Then you have to ignore these cases, because in that case, in math, it will create problem in this case, okay? So we have to ignore that r1 r2 in case of this, when d is negative. Okay, anyway, it is fine. Yeah, what about fourth? Many of you have done, so let us check.
Sir, I'm getting an error. Can I show, sir?
In fourth question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir. So is my screen visible?
yes, yes.
Sir, this is the one which I have done. Sir, I've inputted the integer values of a, b, c, d, e, f,
Yes.
and then sir I've called the function find roots. So, but when I'm calling the function, I'm calculating that if the denominator is equal to 0, then the equation has no roots, and it will return 0. But sir, else it will calculate the roots and calculate x and y, and it will print the values of x and y. But sir, it is showing error in the else. It is showing this error, sir. Inconsistent else of tabs and spaces.
Inconsistent use of the tabs and the spaces in the indentation. So check indentation. What have you made wrong?
So actually, I am unable to find that value.
Okay, so you are using what, online compiler?
Yes, sir. I am using that plate.
Yeah, actually in online compiler sometimes it give error irrelevantly, because it create, I don't know. They're not all functions are there, something maybe. So same program we can write in that you can write in Jupyter, or in other
Okay,
compiler.
sir.
You
Oh,
can check. I think it may
okay, sir.
work.
I will check in that.
Yes. So let me see. I am also typing. So let's other person.
Okay, sir.
So you may find your mistake, or
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will stop presenting, sir.
yes. Yeah. So it is Karina Das absent. Karina.
No, not
Are-
present.
Okay, you are present. So have you tried this question, fourth one?
So I'm doing still.
Okay, you do it.
Sir, you skipped my name.
Oh, 1 minute. So Muhammad Ayaz Beg and Apurv.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Apurv is present. Okay. So have you done Apurv this fourth question?
Yes, I have done.
Okay, please share a screen. So you have this. Okay. So you also done same thing. Yeah, run it. Okay, you are getting routes X and Y. Fine. So good. Yeah, thank you, Apurv. So Harsh Sinha. Okay, 1 minute. After Karina, there is a Puskar Raj. So Puskar, are you here? Yeah, Harsh Sinha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you done this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please show it.
Sharing, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, yes. Okay, so what have you done? A, B, C, D, if you entered. If it is 0, print this, and else print this. Yes. Else XY. I'm printing XY. So you're getting output? Yes.
Sir ji doctor.
Yes, yes, okay, okay, yeah, thank you. Yes, sir, it's fine. Next is Ankita Singh. Next, Rohit Narayan. Ujjwal.
Sharing, sir.
Yes, Ankita. Have you done this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you may share. Actually, we are running out of time, so we can also. Okay, just you share it. Otherwise, I will take attendance first now. Okay, so X and Y you are getting fine. Okay, okay. Thank you, Ankita. So,
Thank you, sir.
yes, so I will take attendance first, then I will back to the this. So those who have done this question, you may try the next. So let me share screen, and first I will complete attendance now. So fourth, I hope all of you have tried, and this fourth. So you may try this fifth one. Those who have completed fourth, you may try fifth one. I will take attendance first, then I will may ask you. So next, Ujjwal Jamwar, Anirban. It is what? Hansraj. All three are absent. Okay. Uh, okay, you may try this fifth one till then. Next, this is for section L. Attendance is over. Anyone left? You can call your name. Section L. L.
So, Arshdeep Dubey, you didn't mention you have marked me.
Okay, Arshdeep Dubey. Yeah, I have made you present. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
Rohan, yes.
Rohan, I think Rohan, I also made you present. So you texted in I think chat. So I
Yes,
made you
sir.
say yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Shivam Kumar.
Shivam Kumar. Okay. So Shivam Kumar. Yes, you are present. Yeah, I think those who called your name, I made the present. Next, we have for section K. So K, we have Ravi Raj Yadav.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sejal Raj. Sejal Raj absent. Sabyasachi. Monica Mahapatra. सौम्य सौरभ. Abdullah.
Present, sir.
Okay. So Abhilipsa Giri. Aditya Narayan. Pratiksha Mahapatra.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sadan Hassan.
Present, sir. Sir, Sabyasachi present.
Okay, okay. Sabyasachi present. Okay. Yes. So next is Satya Subhadarshi.
Present, sir.
Okay. Priyajit.
Present, sir.
Yes, yes. Abhishek Panda.
Present, sir.
Prasanjit Mahapatra.
Present, sir.
Harshvardhan. Harshvardhan. Okay. Swastik. Vivek. Vivek Kumar. Sumit Kumar Behera. Soumendra Kumar. Ujjwal Das,
Yes, sir.
Ayushman Mohanty, Basant,
Yes, sir.
okay, Sasank Kumar, Sejal Mohanty, Swapnasri Sahu,
Present, sir.
Swayam Sarthak, Kriti Kumari, Aniket Das, Saubhagya Shankar Das,
Present, sir.
okay, Akash Kumar,
Present, sir.
then we have Rishi Kumar Jha,
Present, sir.
okay, Amitabh Panda, sorry, Snigdha Behera,
Present, sir.
okay, Snigdha, after Snigdha, Amitabh was there. After Amitabh, Aditya Singh,
Present, sir.
Abhishek Misra, Isan Raj, Lipsita Jena,
Present, sir.
Aditya Kumar Samal, Madhusmita Jena, Ayush Senapati, Madhumukhi, Pankaj Kumar,
Present, sir.
okay, Sandeep Singh,
Present, sir.
yes, Kumar Chandrasekhar,
Present, sir.
Sumit Kumar Thakur, Tanmay Singh,
Present, sir.
yes, Aditya Gupta, Aniket Nayak, Abhishek Sahu, Anurag Albert,
Yes, sir.
okay, Saurabh Kumar, Vaishnavi Thakur, Aswani Kumar, Subhajit Kar,
Present, sir.
Sangram Kesri, Shivam Singh,
Present, sir.
Priyambada Sahu,
Present, sir.
Sir, 2609, Harshvardhan, section K.
okay, so section K 2609, Harshvardhan,
Yes, sir.
okay, anyone else from section K?
Sir, 2621, Vivek Kumar.
2621 Vivek Kumar, okay, yes, anyone else? Okay, so that's all for today. So do you have this assignment? I think do you have this hands-on exercise 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you may try it in the next class. I will ask you. So we will continue from this question number 5. 4 I will also do. I have not done it, but all of you must have done. So from 4 I will
Sir,
continue.
can you provide this assignment once again, sir?
Okay, so how we can provide? I think what is the communication medium?
Sir, in WhatsApp you can provide this.
Okay, WhatsApp. Do you have any groups?
Sir, we have an official group. We can add you to that.
Okay, so I can share that. It will work. So okay, then you can add. Then I can share you. Yeah. So I'm sharing my mobile number. You just add me, and I will share through that. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So those who are
Want me to
admin.
also do saying section and present?
Yes, repeat.
Sir, I'm from section L, Ruchi Singh. I'm present.
Section L. Okay. L, Ruchi Singh. What is registration number?
2839.
2839. Okay.
Sir, 776.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Manish Raj.
776 from A section.
2656. I'm from section L. I'm present, sir.
Section L, roll number. Registration number.
776 registration number.
Yes, sir. Sir, 2656. Manish Raj.
2656. Okay. Manish Raj. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, 726.
Where were you all? Repeat. Registration number.
2925, sir.
2925. Aniket Kumar. Yes.
776. Section L.
Abhishek, I think you are done. Abhishek. Section L, roll number is what?
776, sir.
Okay, let me check. So I think
audible?
you are present, Abhishek. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, that's all for today. So, okay, so this is the Google group I can add in. Okay. So that's fine, I think. So I can share through it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you everyone. So we'll meet in next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.